Hi guys, it's Mike with What Will You Survive, and spring is here. It's beautiful, it's warm out, and now is the time to get a garden in. If you don't have one, it doesn't really matter where you live. You can do anything from pots to digging in the ground to raised beds, which is what today's video is going to be about. Today we're going to build a raised bed here in my backyard. We've got all the stuff that we need, and let's get started. This is What Will You Survive. Today we're going to make a raised bed. You're going to need 12 blocks. I prefer these blocks. They've got the grooves here on the side so the boards slide right in. They've got them on 4 sides so you can build off if you want to add raised beds around your garden. And they're easy to install. And if you're not super handy, this is probably right up your alley. The biggest part of this is to make sure that your ground is level. And this ground is not level. So right now, we have a level. We're gonna see where it's at. We're gonna try and start evening out our ground. You don't need to go crazy. You're essentially just flattening out everything so when you lay the boards in, everything's just smooth and straight across. So let's see where we're at on this particular set of blocks, which is way off. Let's see. You're gonna need 10 boards, by the way. They're going to go 3 high on each side. These lengths are going to be 8 foot long, and going this way is going to be 4 feet long. So when we make our cuts, we're going to cut from 4. We just got to make sure that the insides here are true 4 feet. That way when we lay everything in, it goes where it's supposed to go. These ones are going to be super easy because you don't have to cut this way. You're just laying the boards in. And essentially we're only cutting 3 boards for this size. The rest that you can do are going to go on the top and they'll sit like a ledge. So let's see where we're at level wise. I'm going to need to get a board to lay across this. Okay, so I just want to show for a second. I put a 2x6 in here and I took off the top blocks, so it's just singles. It makes it easier to see, to get things level and to straighten things up before you stack. Now, in between each block going long ways, that also needs to be level, and it's not. It's flush on that end and it's off by about 3/4 of an inch on the other end. So I'm going to need to pull the board out, flatten it all down, and you want it to be flush with both ends of the block. So I found some trouble spots. I'm going to shave them out and then keep laying it back in, and then I'll have it level, and then we'll do the same to the other side. And once we get the base done, the rest is just stacking and putting in soil. So we'll go ahead and I'll level this out and then we'll come back to the next step. Alright, so the base is done. It's level. We're going to line the insides with paper, newspaper, and we're going to put our first layer of dirt in here and fill it up. Once we get that fill, we'll stack the rest of the blocks, hammer them in, and begin the rest of the stacking. Alright. Okay, so because of how deep this is going to be, any combination of cardboard or paper will work. You just want to cover the grass and make sure it's pressed down, and because you don't want stuff finding its way up through all your dirt after you just took all the time building this and then planting vegetables. So right now we're gonna clear this out and lay some stuff out, and we'll move on. All right. So we got. Okay, so it's all laid out here. We're gonna fill it in with some soil. I've got two types that I'm using, an organic garden soil and just raised bed soil. I'm gonna alternate layers between the two, and we'll just go up until I run out. I'll probably run out. I don't think I have enough. That's 1.5 bags here. Now I'm gonna add the raised bed soil, and then we'll start stacking up the new stack. All right, so we got this level done. Now we're gonna go ahead and stack the next layer up, and we'll go ahead and put the rest of the blocks in. I'm not gonna have enough dirt to fill it up, so we'll just do all the rest of the steps, and then I'll go buy soil and top it off, and then I'll finish up the video after that. But that's where we're at right now. I think it looks pretty good. We just got to go up two more layers, so let's knock that out. All right, we got our rebar, got a hammer. I know it's a sledgehammer. I could use just a smaller one, but I don't have one laying around at the moment, and I just want to get this done. So let's go ahead and lay these in. All right. Ta-da! It's done. Now I'm just gonna get the rest of the dirt. I'll fill it in, and then I'll start my garden. So you could build one of these too. It does cost a little money. It's like a little over 200 bucks with everything, soil included. If you can find other stuff, you can cut costs. But other than that, this is an easy job. I've done it in one afternoon, actually in probably less than an hour. So if this interests you and it looks nice in your garden, in your backyard, I suggest doing it. And if not, well, do something else that benefits you. But you should grow for your own food, at least something. This is gonna be a salsa garden for me. So with that said, that's all I've really got. Thanks for watching this episode. Thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm even thinking about doing food recipes and relating them to prepping. So stay tuned for that. And in the age of information, ignorance is a choice, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.